we should be streaming live on Facebook. It looks like we are live, family. What is going on? It is your boy Big Dre, and of course I am here with my crypto partner Giz, and we are going to bring a little more value and a little more awareness there. Oh my man, I just noticed this just now. Hold on, everybody, let's bow down, get a little mic drop for the flex of the t-shirt. Can we get a little? Can we get?
You just noticed it.
Yo, we gotta get a t-shirt flex. Bow down to Tiz for the Bitcoin t-shirt. Hey, I just noticed it, bro.
Hey, told you, t-shirt king. I got one for everything.
There you go, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I like that one a lot too. I'm gonna have to get that one. Put it on your site, bro. You know what? You probably get some action right now on your store from that.
No doubt.
Anyway, guys, tonight I just wanted to come to you, man. We had a powerful conversation today, a little earlier, that took place on Clubhouse. And man, it was absolutely fantastic, right? We had a bunch of guys, a bunch of brothers, a bunch of people from our wealth community. We called it Crypto Kings. We're gonna start doing it every week. So if you guys are an iPhone user, are part of Clubhouse, please hit me up and let me know. So that I can follow you, so that you guys can get plugged into those conversations, because we had so many different thought leaders in the space. And I'm talking about heavy hitters who were actually on that call and just was able to share and just give so much value for people. And, you know, we gave a lot of free, what we call free bands, right? Free information out there that people can take advantage of right now. So would love for that for you guys. If you're on Clubhouse, you can follow me. You can find me there, and would love to get you guys plugged into all the stuff that we're doing in that space as well. And of course, my man Giz, who's one of my crypto guys, right? One of the experts that I lean to and that I talk to, and we talk about this subject all the time. He, of course, is not team iPhone. So he does not have Clubhouse. He couldn't participate. So do me a favor, guys. If you saw that Clubhouse conversation with Crypto Kings today, if you could leave a comment in below this post, man, it'd be absolutely amazing. We'd absolutely love that. But Giz is not on there, and we just, you know, I felt like, you know, I saw him pouting a little bit, basically, is what happened, right? I saw a little pouting going on. He wanted to get in on the crypto conversation. That's why he flexed so hard with the Bitcoin shirt today, right? He was like, well, at least on Clubhouse, all you can do is hear someone's voice. Let me go ahead and put this shirt on, right? And so, no, but seriously, guys, we wanted to come over here and have a little conversation. And one of the things that struck me, Giz, about that experience of launching sort of this new project that we're working on Clubhouse there, is that we have all these guys at various levels of investing sort of in Bitcoin or in cryptocurrencies, but all of them fairly seasoned, right? Mm-hmm. Not brand new, day one kind of investors. And because my journey in the space didn't start that long ago, mm-hmm. right? I just thought it would be kind of cool if we could come on here and kind of demystify this thing. Like, you know, where do people kind of start? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what are like a handful of things that you need to maybe be able to purchase your first bit of crypto? So I'm gonna pass it to you, man, and we'll just kind of play off each other from that standpoint. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that that's a great starting point, because right at the beginning, I'm still getting messages from people asking, is it too late to get in? Like, people think they missed the boat. And I think that's the big key message. You have not missed the boat. If you listen to any quote unquote experts, any investment people on the crypto space, they're telling you this is the start of the next wave. So if you're a surfer, get your board, let's go. Because it's about to really be serious, because like I mentioned, I actually posted earlier today in our group. One of the guys asked me, "Is it too late to buy even Bitcoin?" It just bumped over 40,000 and pulled back a little bit. The institutions are just now getting in. So you've already had people all over the world already in Bitcoin. When the institutions get in, do you think they're gonna drop 500, 1,000, 10,000? They're dropping millions. They're dropping billions. So if you get in now with whatever you can get, they're gonna push your investment into profit. So don't be afraid. So like you said, we could start. How can you get some Bitcoin? How do you even go about getting it? You don't just, go to the bank and say, I want some Bitcoin. Not yet, right? So, there's we call wallets, digital wallets, crypto wallets. You can even now, if you have a PayPal account, you can get Bitcoin. You can use Cash App to get Bitcoin. You can use Robinhood to get Bitcoin. These are a lot of apps that most people have already. But if you want to totally dive into the crypto space, you can get, a tried and true crypto wallet. You have crypto.com, which is an actual app. They have a website, but they have an app as well that allows you to get many different types of coins. So that's where you start to get really into the weeds of it. You got Coinbase is one of the top companies where you can really get started. But that's the thing is you want to get started, right? So I tell people, hey, this is something, especially you don't want to go mortgage the house, you don't want to go out and get a bank loan, but you got some pocket change, you can make an investment with some pocket change.
No doubt, no doubt. So real quick, first of all, shout out to Rodney. You were on today with us, brother. We appreciate you coming on there and dropping your knowledge and your experience in the crypto space. Fantastic job today. So I'm super proud and honored to be on the platform with you. So let's explore that a little more, Jiz. Like, I think the idea, right, is that it's a crypto wallet, and that basically means exactly what it says, right?
Mhm.
Like you're, you put your cash in a wallet, right? Like
Mhm.
that's what we normally carry around. So you need to have a place to hold your crypto.
Mhm.
And so that's essentially what a crypto wallet is. And you have some that are attached to an exchange like Coinbase,
Mhm.
and then you have other wallets which are called cold storage wallets. And
Yeah.
those are um, wallets like a nano ledger or something. We can
Mhm.
talk about that in a second. But I think it's important for people to understand that. So you need your starting point would kind of be a crypto wallet. So even if you're using Cash App, it's sort of being stored on their version of a crypto wallet, right? But that is how you start. So you need a wallet. So Coinbase is a great place to start. And the reason why I like Coinbase as a starting point, Coinbase.com, is because you can also go there and you can actually go through, spend about an hour of time, and you can go through a couple of videos on the Coinbase site that it will explain what certain coins do,
Yeah.
right? And when you go through those videos, they will actually, for completing like a 3-video series, takes about 3, 4, 5 minutes maybe, they will actually reward you with some crypto from that particular digital asset. So that's really cool. It's like free crypto. Usually it's like $70 or $80 worth. And then you also have the option when you refer someone else to Coinbase that they will give you sort of a referral
Mhm.
of like $5 or $10, something small, but something
Yeah.
that you can use to actually also put towards crypto. So we're not out here mass referring and sending out links to Coinbase. That's not what I'm talking about. But if you had 2 or 3 friends that were going to get started anyway, you could go ahead and throw some friends. And that's just a small way, right? Where you could just pick up a couple other little pieces of crypto. So Jiz, today we had a really fascinating discussion on some of the crypto wallets and certain ones that were more regulated, like something like Coinbase,
Mhm.
where the fees are a little higher for your crypto
Mhm.
transactions. But potentially having much more longevity because they are regulated, right? Compared to some wallets that might go away. So is there any particular wallets that you like the most?
I like two that I like the most is crypto.com and Trezor, Trezor. I like crypto.com because it actually comes with a credit card. So you can actually go on their platform, get the wallet to buy cryptocurrencies, but you can also order a credit card and they reward you in crypto. So if you're gonna get rewards, you might as well get crypto rewards. So their platform is really cool, very user friendly, and one of the benefits of it is they have access to certain coins that other wallets don't have access to. So that's the beautiful thing, is that in the cryptocurrency space, access is not equal. So some wallets have different rules. They have certain relationships with different coins. So they may display or tell you the price of a coin, like Coinbase will tell you what the price of Cardano ADA is right now, but you can't buy it on Coinbase. But if you have crypto.com, you can see the price and you can buy it. So there's pluses and minuses with different coins. And of course, it's buyer's choice. Do your research, look at the plus and minuses. I own both of them actually. I try not to keep too much money in my Coinbase wallet. I use it more as a terminal because it's easier for me to transfer some of my coins to other platforms, especially when I'm trading. I can transfer my Bitcoin easily into my brokerage account.
Got you.
The Trezor wallet, I like it because it's a physical wallet.
Right.
So it's like you said, the
Cold
cold storage wallet. It's like a beefed up thumb drive, I like to say, where I have it and I plug it into my laptop with a USB port, and it brings up a web platform where I can then transfer my coins into it, and that's for added security.
Right.
We know about identity theft. We know about websites getting hacked. It's no different from the crypto space. That's not saying that you should be wary of it, but if you believe that your bank hasn't gotten hacked, come on. So
It's almost like an air gap computer, right? Like
yeah,
same idea, right?
yeah.
So that's actually a cool idea, right? Is that the Trezor? So you refer that over the Nano, basically over the Nano.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Mhm.
And what would be, is that a website that they go to for that to order it?
It's the main website is Trezor, Trezor.io, and you can purchase it directly from the site. Amazon sells it, but you don't want a third party vendor. You don't want to get a wallet from a third party vendor. Get it straight from the manufacturer.
Great. So you get that wallet, and what I like about it, right, is that all of a sudden you become a walking bank, right?
Mhm.
So this is what I want people to understand, because they also do have wallets where you control the keys, like Exodus, stuff like that, which can be an app on your phone, right?
Mhm.
But I do like about this idea of sort of extra security and you're holding on to it. So just to give a visual for people out there. So you and I, we both invest in gold, silver, stuff like that. We actually like the coins as well to hedge against inflation and other things, right?
Yeah.
But let's say I decided, because one of my dreams is to live overseas for a couple of years, right?
Mhm.
And so if I decided I want to pack up and go to Malaysia,
Mhm.
right? And I've got $20,000 worth of coins, it's
Mhm.
kind of hard to the weight of it,
Mhm.
the other, pack it up, put it there, and take it with me
Mhm.
to another location, physical location. But I can literally take the Trezor or the cold storage, and I
Mhm.
can put it in my suit jacket as I walk through security, land in Malaysia, take my laptop out and plug it in, and I can actually now begin to transfer my assets and my money, which is a unique experience, right?
Yep.
There's no real even foreign exchange. I don't have to trade it in. I don't have to do anything, right? I don't have to convert. I just plug it in. So it makes you literally a walking bank. This is one of the things I think that makes central bankers nervous and banking institutions nervous is because now you're taking control of banking and kind of putting it in your own hands. So very, very cool application to be able to do that, right?
That's the next level. You said it right there. Is being your own bank is not only just storing your own assets, but it's the fact that you're getting returns on that. So depending on the actual coin that you own in your wallet or the platform that you're using to exchange it, you'll actually earn money back. Some of these coins reward people for using their coins. So they're trying, it's a competition. Why are you going to use Ripple? Why don't you use XLM? Or are you going to use Litecoin? Why don't you use Ethereum? So they want those customers. There's only so many people on this planet, right? They know that we're going to get more adoption, but it was like, hey, while we have these people's attention, let's get them using our coins, and we're going to pay you some interest for using our coins. So
yeah, and that's the big thing right now, right? Is
Yeah.
that interest is actual interest,
Yeah.
where your bank right now is usually set to the Federal Reserve interest rate, so it's like half a percentage point, 0.05.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to really actually get any returns on putting your money into the bank, right? Yeah. So that's so guys. Giz went a little. He's given us some high level stuff, right? There's things called stable coins, and these coins don't have the same kind of volatility that some of the other coins have, right? So it's not making these dramatic moves like Bitcoin. But the stable coins, what they do is they provide you with it's a variable interest rate most of the time, but it's usually a rate in which, let's just say there's a yearly average of somewhere, depending on the coin, depending on what it does, between, let's say, 5 and 15%, something like that, right? And so you could actually take your money and put it there, and it's actually going to get some interest earned on it, compared to if you deposit your money directly into a bank. What I want to do real quick is I want to explore, just for people, because I think people don't understand how easy it would be to use it. Like, can I go to my local supermarket? Can I do whatever? And you mentioned something fascinating, bro. I think that it's a major nugget, and I hope people caught it. So the crypto.com, you can actually get a card with that. And so with that, is it almost like a prepaid card? Is your maybe Bitcoin linked to that, or can you link, or can you take it, or how does that work for them? For
the crypto.com card, you can, it's like a prepaid card, and you put money on it, and then you use it again, and they reward you for using it.
So would you put your fiat currency, or you would put some of your cryptocurrency onto it? How does that work?
I believe it's your fiat currency you put on it. So you have the crypto.com has multiple wallets within it. So it has just your wallet where you can hold crypto on it. Then it has your card, and then it also has its own coin. So crypto.com has its own coin called the CRO, which you can also purchase and invest in if you believe in their use case, which is providing their credit card as well as an exchange for people to get into crypto.
Yes, Cindy, Trevor, by the way, is just for crypto and not for gold. You're not investing in gold on Trevor. This is a cold storage wallet for your cryptocurrency. So by the way, I'm glad that Giz talked about that, but there's also other cards, stuff like BitPay and some other stuff will allow you to actually spend your crypto as well. So there's all kinds of different cards where you can actually go out there and use them in order to spend or make use of your cryptocurrency that you have. And that's how you can use it on a daily basis, right? If you think about it, we've had digital currency for a long time. It's not that hard. Credit cards came out in the 70s. It's a digital currency. Most of your money is digital, right? Your ATM card is digital, right? This is just taking it to the next game, the next level, and it's based off of the technology of blockchain. So when we're talking about coins, you've got to understand, because he mentioned the protocols. So a cryptocurrency, each coin is not like a 1 cent coin and a 5 cent coin and a 10 cent coin. even though in a small way it is, right? Like the 10-cent coin or a 25-cent coin has a purpose, right? You don't want to walk around with 25 pennies. You know, it's easier to do transaction with a larger sum total, right? But I don't want you to think of it in those those types of ways, right? Each coin is attempting to provide a solution of basically how to move goods and services in most cases, right? And so or transfer data or something. So they all have sort of a purpose to them. And you know, there's the blockchain, there's the actual token itself, and then there's the protocol, which is what does it do? What is the solution that the coin is attempting to solve? What's the problem that they're attempting to solve? So when you look at it like that, it is very unique. And when you look at it that way, it also helps you decide kind of what coins would you want to be a part of, because if it makes sense to you and you can see it logically, then that means there's probably some value in that coin. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. And the beautiful thing about it is these platforms, many of them will show you what the coin is doing, how much the coin is worth, how much activity has the network, the crypto market had with that coin. So if a coin, let's say Ripple, has like a market value or market cap of, let's say, $1 billion, well, a lot of people have to have been transacting with it to get that value. So they didn't just come out 2 years ago and you're like, okay, well, what is it doing? Okay, it has a great use case, but it's only worth $1 million. Like that's not going to attract me to want to use it, because it may not have any value long term because people aren't using it. So that's the transparency that's there, where you get to analyze it and say, okay, what is this coin doing and how is it transacting in the market? Are people using it, right? So that's a great way for people to start to get into the space and do a little bit of research.
Yeah, and that's a huge thing. Like the other day, I actually didn't know it about Ethereum, and we learned that the other day with Curtis Cobain, is that there's with about the 6,000 coins or so out there. Think about that, guys. There's like 6,000 coins. So this is not just one. Like, I want you to understand, there's people coming up. Some of these solutions are, what do you do with your medical files? Blockchain could be used to solve the election fraud issues. You know, like there's so many different use cases for blockchain, right? In so many different spaces, not all of them financial. And so there's over 6,000 coins. And I think what he said was 80% of them run on Ethereum's blockchain, which allows you to put up, like they call them smart case or something like that, solution, something
smart
like that.
Contracts.
Right? Smart contracts, right? And so if you think of it like this, how does something like that work? Well, we're on a platform called Facebook, but what Facebook allows developers to do is interact with their source code in order to create apps, right? And so now you have all these gaming apps, and because Facebook did that, right, Facebook became infinitely more popular than if they were just an exclusive social media site like MySpace or some of the things that Facebook ended up debunking, right, or putting out of business, right? And so what happened is that created cottage industries within the social networking. There's a gaming industry. There's all these different types of use case solutions
marketplace
within the Facebook app itself. So if you look at Ethereum is a coin that basically is the Facebook, and everybody else is the app creating different solutions on the Ethereum platform, right? And so that becomes a coin that becomes attractive, because we've already seen how that plays out in the digital world in real life, because we're sitting there using this platform right now, right? Like Zoom, which is where we're in, is created a way in which it can interact with Facebook so that we could go live, right? Like really cool, right? So that's the same kind of idea with Ethereum. So, okay, so we got the idea we need a wallet, all right? And normally, what do you have to do? Like, so with Coinbase or some of the ones that people would have easy access to, right, to start off with, they normally have to do what? They have to provide some information, right? They have to verify kind of who they are, and then they could provide either their banking information or maybe even a debit card that they want to deposit, right? And so once they deposit money onto those accounts, very easy, right? Then they can purchase crypto depending on what exchange they're on, right?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
And then how do we send like crypto to each other? How would I do a sort of, because you know they
The
call it peer-to-peer transaction.
Yeah.
How does that take
So
place?
each platform, when you go to create a transaction, has an address associated with your account. So if I wanted to send you some Bitcoin, you would have to give me your address for your account so that I can send you the Bitcoin. So it's very similar if you want to think about it to like an email address, right? You have an email account, I have an email account. I want to send you a message. I need to know what your email address is so I can send you that message.
And then
So,
once you send it to me, it'll send that amount of
mhm,
Bitcoin to me, and
yep,
I'll be able to get it, and I'll say thank you
yep.
very much. By the way, folks, if y'all need to know my Bitcoin address and send me some Bitcoin just for providing value, I'm happy to take that from you guys. No, I'm joking. So okay, so that's amazing. So we've got kind of some of these basic ideas. This is what I really wanted people to understand. Like even with us talking about it, right? It sounds advanced, but it's not, right? It's literally as simple as I can go to a website and I can create a wallet to store my crypto. And then I can take some what's called fiat. Fiat cash is real cash, whether it be from your debit card or whether it's actual dollars, right? And then you take it and you put that in your wallet, your crypto wallet, and it allows you to now go and purchase those crypto, convert it to Bitcoin, convert it to Ethereum, convert it to whatever, and now you can have that whatever you purchased in your wallet, right? Okay, so what are some things that you're personally looking into right now? Because I think that kind of will explain sort of a basic, but what are some of the things that you're looking into right now?
Me personally is just trying to one, get a handle on this XRP lawsuit situation, but also just looking at the different coins. As you said, there's 6,000 of them, and every day I'm learning about a new platform, a new opportunity on how to make money using cryptocurrency. You have um, the staking that you talk about, there's the liquidity pools, there's so many different ways that you can make money, and I'm just trying to learn about it so I can try to leverage and see what's the best way for me to get involved. And that's where, why, like, I was really excited about the Clubhouse, because we talk about so much about the wealth community that we're a part of. And that's my message to people out there, is don't be intimidated about this information. Don't be intimidated about cryptocurrency and the blockchain. Just plug in, get some friends, find some people who are know a little bit about it, and work together. That's the beauty of it. Just find something and you do a little research, get your friend to do a little research, start your little investment club, and before you know it, you guys are going to be up and running with your own investments. And again, can't say it enough. This is the time to get in. You don't want to miss this wave.
Oh man, you're so right. You know, we were talking about that a little bit today on the Clubhouse conversation, which is simply this, right? Is that you didn't have the chance to be in the room with Zuckerberg. You didn't have the chance to pre-IPO or pre-be involved in Motorola. You didn't have you weren't there with Sam Walton in wherever it is, Bentonville, right? You didn't have the opportunity for all these major trends that have come along. Most of them you didn't know about them until you were already a in-use consumer, right?
Yeah.
Of the products. You didn't have an opportunity to know about the technology. Well, this is like, honestly, I still think the internet is in its infancy, right?
Hmm.
But this is like being able to go back to the internet in, say, 1995, right?
Hmm.
And now you sort of have the cheat code and know this thing is really going to be big. Well, guess what, guys? Cryptocurrency is really going to be big, right? There's so many solutions that it provides. And even with the XRP case, there's countries like Japan who already said, listen, it is a coin, it is not a security, and we're going to use it no matter what, right?
Hmm.
So because the solution is a smarter, faster solution to what they already currently have. They're already making use of it, and they don't want to change it, right? And so you can see that these things are coming down the pipe, and you can actually begin to participate early. The other thing is just from this is open to all communities. Obviously, crypto has no barrier for race, creed, religion, any of those types of things. But just coming from communities of color, you know, the idea to be able to participate and to be able to take advantage of this early is really important, right? Because so often we're on the tail end of things, right? And this gives you an opportunity to not only get in early, but make use of it and use it in a way that can create more opportunities going forward for you. And so I'm really excited about this concept. I know we're going to do a lot more conversations. Giz and I have talked about that already. There's so much news coming out literally on a daily basis within this space, and we could literally probably almost on a daily basis do some kind of crypto live where we can talk to you about what's going on in this particular space, and really kind of give you guys some education. And we're grateful. I know Giz, I can speak for him. I know he's thankful and grateful, not only that he's open-minded, but that he's intellectually curious, right? That when he sinks his teeth in, he wants to know more about something. That's a gift. Not everybody has that. But because we have been intellectually curious, we've also been able to surround ourselves and position ourselves with people in this space who can teach us a lot. And then we're able to sort of just absorb all of that as a sponge. And I feel like, Giz, I don't know about you, but I feel like it's incumbent upon us to kind of share it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's such a vital topic that we need to tell more people about it, right?
Yeah. I mean, my personal friends, they're probably tired of hearing me mention crypto, Bitcoin all of the time, but at least now when it's popping up on the news and it's popping up everywhere else but just me, it's like, okay, so I guess he was talking about something.
You know, but it's definitely so funny because they try to scare us with it, right? Like they try to, like, think about what was your perception of crypto? Well, maybe not yours, but the average person's perception. Like, I remember I didn't know about Bitcoin. I knew of Bitcoin, but I didn't know about Bitcoin back in 2009, 2010. And so if I did, I even thought, like, you know, when it was still 10 cents, I said, you know what? I should probably have them pay me a speaking engagement, you know, one of those $4,000, $5,000 honorariums. I should have them pay me in Bitcoin. Just what if? But then it was like, I know you're laughing at me now because that would have been a great move back then, right? But like, and by the way, folks, there's no way I would have held it to 40,000. I would have liquidated probably at like $12. So don't think I'm a genius or anything like that, right? But the point is that I wish, but what it was like what it's on the dark web. It's you use that to buy child pornography or like just weird things, like things that you don't want to be associated with. And here they're still kind of putting that message out there. Yet all these huge conglomerates are buying $100 million of it at a time because they're trying to scare you away so that they can collect all the money. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I mean, if you're curious about it, you really don't know that much about it, I would just say go on Google, type in the search Bitcoin or Ripple, and go to Google News and just see the headlines. Just scroll through the headlines. And if that doesn't kind of give you a sense of the people who are involved, because all you will see is headlines of major corporations who are now getting into space, partnership deals being announced left and right, headhunting from financial corporations. This is where it's at.
Absolutely. So one last thing I just want to touch on, and then just we'll let them go. We've been on for about 30 minutes now, and I'll let you wrap up with your final thoughts also. But sorry, man, I just got a text. Anyway, last time we were on talking about crypto, we were talking about the Coinbase IPO, and we were excited about the idea of the fact that they were going to do a pre-IPO, a tokenized pre-IPO, meaning that there was a company that was going to take a valuation on Coinbase, one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world, which currently has a market cap of about 40 billion, and it's between 40 and 80 billion for their market cap. And they were going to assess the company as if it had a market cap of 8 billion. So you can understand then that means that if you could buy one of these tokens or multiples of these tokens, whatever it may be, at the value when it was valued less, that when the IPO, if the IPO came to fruition and it was valued more, then you would obviously be able to create some significant wealth during that process. And last time we talked about it, we weren't sure if the IPO was going to take place. I think we did a video on December 18th, and as of December 22nd, the company was able to tokenize and come up with a Coinbase token. And I believe they have $250 million worth of tokens, I believe. There's a lot of things that come with it. We'll have to educate you a little further on that coming down the pipe, because you want to manage your risk and understand what's going to be involved there. But the token is CSBE, I believe. So for those of you who are interested in sort of being pre-IPO, which is something that this is what cryptocurrency does. It allows the everyday walking around human being to have access to things that were normally reserved for the incredibly wealthy or those people who could buy tremendous amounts of pre-IPO stock, or who could also provide value in terms of helping launch the IPO, which means that 99% of us were locked out of ever being able to participate in a pre-IPO Twitter or a pre-IPO Facebook or a pre-IPO anything. And now this is allowing us to be able to do this through tokens. And it's not just crypto companies that do this. They've actually pre-IPO tokened Airbnb, right? So this is amazing. This is a new development, and so I just wanted to update everybody on that one. And Jiz, any last thoughts that you might have?
Don't miss the boat.
Don't miss the boat. All right, folks, we're done. Thank you for your time. Please feel free to share this to people. They need this information, and we're excited to share it with you. But thanks for your time, guys, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll probably be back soon and do another episode. All right? Any great, folks.